Hello, and welcome to another edition of Golfsoup. As always, I'm your host, James Leith. This week we've traveled to Highpoint Golf Club here in Flintstone, Georgia, Chattanooga Valley area. Course that's near and dear to my heart, course that I grew up on, the course that I learned to play golf on. So it's always a pleasure for me to come back to this this golf course. Not a lone golf course. Highpoint is a small golf course, an executive golf course, if you will, although they don't categorize it as an executive course here. It is a shorter golf course. Par fours are all reachable. One par five on the golf course is certainly reachable in two, though it does pose quite a bit of a challenge these days. But Highpoint going through a little bit of a transformation. The guys down here are really working hard, trying to bring out some good Bermuda, trying to get wall-to-wall Bermuda on this golf course. They've spent the money, put in the time, and sprayed everything this winter. Certainly it is going to pay off for them. I can already see the benefits of it, although some of the spots look a little bit brown right now. They're actually, a lot of Bermuda is there and is going to take over. So I'm proud of the guys for taking the steps that they've taken. Rick Gilley, son of Clyde Gilley, Clyde and Claude, the two brothers who built this golf course such a long time ago, now running the place, and we appreciate him having us out today. And like I say, it's just good to come home sometimes. I hope my play's a little bit better this week. I've been practicing some. I've been in somewhat of a funk, so really hope that I can beat it around out here with a decent score. Last time we filmed here, I think it was 2 or 3 under. It wasn't very impressive at all. Hopefully I can get quite a bit lower than that today. Anyway, I'm going to take a minute and loosen up, take a swing or two, and I'll meet you back here on the first tee in just a second. All right, first hole here at Highpoint Golf Club. 270 yards the scorecard reads, but as I told you guys, if you watched me play the last time I was here, I've been disputing the yardages here for a long time. The card reads 270. I've got a 3-iron in my hand. I don't think I can get there with a 3-iron because of the wind in my face. But if anything, I should come up just a wee bit short and have a short chip into it. Position is the name of the game here at Highpoint. Cooper, that's at the right side of the green, turning just a little bit. Good looking shot. Not going to be on the green, but should be relatively close. Might have a really good opportunity to get the first birdie under our belt here. Pretty straightforward chip if I can just remember my mechanics. Let's see what we do. Go on a little bit more. That's not bad. 4 or 5 feet. Yeah, 5 or 6 feet. Regardless. Pretty straightforward putt, just a maybe top side of the hole. There we go. Good start here at Highpoint Golf Club. Birdie on the first hole. Highpoint is riddled with par 3s. The golf course has 4 par 3s, and that's where you've got to hold your ground. If you can gain ground on the par 3s, you've done great. If you do not gain ground, you definitely want to guard against losing ground. And our first par 3 of the day is coming up next. Hole number 2 here at Highpoint Golf Club. Scorecard says 170. I'm thinking it's more akin to 145 here. We got the wind behind us, and that scares me a little bit because you never really know how to gauge the wind. This hole sits up on a hill. It's got a severe bank in the front and a bank in the back. So if you miss, you want to miss long, but this time of year, even if you miss long, it's not coming back on the green. Optimally, you just want to knock it on the green. That's what I'm going to try to do. Got a wedge in my hand. Right in the center of the green, Coop. Should be nice. Landed up there. Got a big bounce though. A little concerned about that bounce. Look like it might even run through the green on me. It's either on or just off the back. Should be able to accomplish our par from there anyway. Looks like I guessed pretty good. Go in. Go in. Wow. Thought we had that and left it just a fudge short, but there again, we're going to get a par on a par 3, and that's what we want here. Par on the second hole here at Highpoint Golf Club. Again, par 3s are critical if you're going to shoot a good number out here. In fact, if I could get one birdie like that one almost dropped, I think I could really go a good number out here today. Hit the ball pretty good so far. Showing signs of coming out of my slump. 7 holes to go though. You never know how far south it can go with me. Stay tuned and you'll see too. Hole number 3 here at Highpoint Golf Club. Scorecard reads 260 yards. Not playing that far. Wind is still playing some tricks on us, but Cooper and I have had a long debate on what to hit here. He was actually encouraging the 7-iron. I've pulled the 6, and I think it might even be a 5. But he's been awful good here lately on calling things. I think he missed the 7, but the 6 might be perfect. So this is a hole that slopes from right to left. You can run a good draw in up there. You don't want to miss it left though, because it tumbles down a hill. Favoring the right side is your best bet, or just knock it on the green. This is a 5-iron shot, folks. I'm sorry, I'm going down to the bag and get a 5-iron. Be right back. Let's see what happens. Right dead at it, Coop. Don't bounce left. Oh, that's beautiful. Ran to the back side of the green. It is an eagle putt, but boy, I thought it was going to be a short eagle putt there for a minute. Cooper might have been right. 6-iron, or no, Cooper wasn't right. He chose a 7-iron. 6-iron might have been the club. Wind is really swirling out here today. Regardless, final result is we've got an eagle putt. Should be able to 2-putt it for birdie and go 2 under through 3 holes here at Highpoint Golf Club. I'm having a hard time even seeing the hole. Go in while you're there. Wow. That thing went the exact opposite way that we thought at the end anyway. Oh me, still not a bad putt. 2.5 feet left for another birdie. All right, 2 birdies in the first 3 holes here at Highpoint. Again, short golf course, should make a lot of birdies. I was just been a little suspect on my play here recently, so happy with the start I have, hitting it pretty well, putting it okay. Had a couple putts that I thought could have gone in for us and really gave us a good score. But anyway, 2 under suits me fine. Another challenging par 3 coming up. Hole number 4 here at Highpoint Golf Club. Par 3, severely elevated, goes downhill, usually a blind shot. Where they got the tees today, I can see a little bit of the flag, so not a big deal. Calls it 135. Not going to be quite that much from where we're at today. Is if the tees are backed up a little bit. The toughest thing about this shot today is the television show that we do. I've got Mr. Cooper just right up in front of me as he's filming this, and he's going to have to turn around 180 degrees to get this shot. I'm telling you that because if I don't get this ball up, folks, I'm going to put our cameraman, Mr. Cooper, down. I mean, this ball's going to go virtually right over his head, assuming I hit it properly. If I don't, it's going into his head. Been good knowing you, Coop, just in case. Got a little sand wedge, just going to 3/4 it right down the hill. Just left of the cup. Oh, a little long. probably gave it a little extra. We got us about a 16-foot putt here. Downhill. Normally I like downhill greens, but I've been fooled on some of the putts so far, or one of the putts anyway. And I can't really pick up the line here either, so let's hope we guess right. Man, that was close. But as they say, no cigar, I guess. Good par here on the par 3 though. Still even par on the par 3s, doing well on the par 4s. All right, par on the 4th hole here at Highpoint leaves us 2 under par through 4 holes. We're 500, and we need to get a little bit better than that. We need to get. Hole number 5 here at Highpoint Golf Club. Par 4, scorecard reads 270 yards. I'm not playing that. I've got a 6-iron in my hand and about to go change again. The wind has shifted once again. It's crazy, ain't it, Coop?
I told you when I played.
It wasn't when I threw the grass up a minute ago. Cooper's all over me. So I'm going to have to change clubs, probably drop back to a 5-iron going over this green. Short of this green is a little bit better than over this green, so switch that out. But before I do any of that, I want to make mention real quick. We've now got Golfsoup loaded on YouTube. We have our own YouTube channel. So you guys can go and access this show or any of our other shows. We're updating them weekly. We have a lot of shows that we filmed. If you've missed one or want to see one, or better yet, want to share Golfsoup with some of your friends who don't live in this area and get to view it, we would love for you to do that. You can click on the link at LuptonCityGolf.com, go to our YouTube channel, subscribe. It'll let you know when we've put new shows out. It'll give you updates on what's going on with Golfsoup. We appreciate our viewers so much. That's something we try to stress a lot, is you guys. We really do appreciate y'all watching the show and giving us feedback. Hopefully, this is something that we can do for you guys and that, you know, can be shared with, you know, the rest of the world if you want it to be. So we do encourage everybody to go to our new YouTube channel through LuptonCityGolf.com. Pass that link along to all your friends, and let's see what good comes out of that for Golfsoup. Anyway, wind swirling, gonna switch to a 5-iron, be right back to the shot. Turning right back at the hole, Coop. Please let it be the right club. It is. It is on the green. Probably, I don't know, 12, 15 foot to the right of the hole, depending on how deep it is on the green, but I'm certain that I did hit that green. Another eagle putt. Need to knock one of these down now and really get to a good number today. Another eagle putt, our second eagle putt of the day here. This one only about 14, 15 feet. If we pick the right line, I feel good about this one. Doggone it, boogered left there right at the very end. Still not firm enough, but guarantees a birdie. But it's gumming, I've got to give it a little more speed.